What's up, everybody? I'm Belz.
And I'm Mel.
And today we're going to be doing Breaking Bad episode 5.
If you guys are new here, consider subscribing. We upload Breaking Bad every day. We also have early uncut access on Patreon. The links to that being in the description below. With that being said, let's put the episode.
Let's go. Oh, okay. Jesse's trying to get a job?
Same thing, pretty much.
That's awesome. He's trying to better himself.
Great.
Right.
But this position truly is a no experience necessary kind of thing.
Well, and it doesn't really say it here, but in sales.
Of course he does.
Self-starter, so.
That's excellent, but
Excellent.
Jesse's being a little too
This isn't actually a sales job.
I mean, I'd be happy to consider you for a sales position, but advertising.
He's about to be outside the
Oh
door.
no.
Spinning that wheel. Spinning that thing. Oh my gosh.
He's about to be a dollar bill with wings.
Right.
Hey, man!
He actually knows this guy.
Man! What up? Badger? Nice duds.
The way to saving.
You too.
This way to savings. Yikes.
I mean, no,
Can't do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah.
Probation, yo. Gotta prove to the man I'm rehabilitated.
Wow.
See? Yeah? Hook me up with some crystal.
Dang. Word on the street, Jesse.
Right.
Well, actually, no.
Got that
Thinking about
crystal.
retiring.
What? Major suit up. I got channels, bro. We could partner up. Huh?
He got channels. Who?
No pressure. I gotta go.
It's funny how
Interesting.
Jesse's trying to better himself, but he keeps getting pulled
Yeah.
back
Right.
by the people in his life.
And getting influence.
Getting
But then again, you know, he's trying to get a job and he's getting denied, so. Yeah, being out there. Imagine in Miami weather doing this. Oh my goodness.
Florida weather.
There
And he's
he goes.
probably gonna agree to that.
And he's probably gonna get back at Walt. Tell Walt, yo, we got clients. We need to do this. And we'll see what Walt does.
Didn't the invitation even say no gifts?
It's the birthday party?
The beige memo.
We're okay.
Wow, she's all dressed up.
Rest from 1985.
Honey, you look fine.
Oh, look, there's Elliot.
Oh, come on, let's go say hello.
It's a very fancy party.
Walt, you made it.
Who's this? A friend of his?
Wouldn't miss it for the world. Thank you, Skylar.
His name is Elliot, they said?
Yeah.
Great to see you.
Oh, is this the girl that he...
Oh, that's his former coworker?
No, when you were...
The girl from the very
Yeah,
beginning.
the class. When
Yeah,
you were
the
talking about
class.
the chemistry and everything. I
Yeah.
think that's her. Is that her?
I think so.
I don't know. I gotta see that previous
No, I think it is
episode again to
her.
make sure it's her.
Will you excuse us?
A lot of luck. Seems there's some awkwardness.
That's what I'm saying. It seems
I hope Walt didn't get his ideas stolen by somebody here.
Wow. That is amazing.
For real.
That's goals. That library is
Man, they got their
beautiful.
personal library and
A home
Scientific
library.
American gray matter technology.
That's unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this before.
So you run the company with Elliot?
Right.
No, that's Gretchen and Elliot.
Yeah. I gravitated toward education.
It's a Stratocaster.
Huh.
Not just any Strat.
You see what I'm saying? I think something happened.
Yes, it looks
'Cause
like
it
it was
seems like-
supposed to be a Gretchen
And Walt thing.
and Walt thing, but
Eric Clapton. Thank you.
Eric Clapton, wow, that's the famous
They're gonna be
musician.
What? He's opening gifts at his own part. Like, what is this crap?
Yeah, well, I've seen this before. I've seen like people open up birthday gifts at their parties or even baby showers.
I know baby showers and stuff, but
But this is kind of awkward.
Right next to the what was it?
I feel awkward watching this. I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm in the crowd.
I am convinced these noodles were responsible for our success.
wow.
For the man who has everything.
Wow,
You remember the fat guy, the fat guy.
that's so interesting, huh?
Right.
Because he had that thing under his nose.
But it seems like they're friends though, so like I don't know. It just seems there's some awkwardness there. But let us
And maybe
see.
the girl had something to Gretchen had something to do.
Let's see how this plays out. I don't know. I don't think it's the same girl, babe, but we'll see.
Christ, he used to iron those patches under the elbows of his members only jacket. You'd fit right in. You're brilliant. You got a ton
Of course he'll fit in. He was one of the founders of Gray Matter, wasn't he?
Well, not really, but he probably helped them with the ideas.
No idea. I spend my days just
one guy thinking outside of the box. You may be exactly what we need.
Isn't that what happened last time? Because you remember he said the other...
That's something you should know.
Oh, he's on talking about his cancer.
I have some personal issues.
We have excellent health insurance.
Wait, how
Wait.
did he know that?
He knows.
Oh, his wife told him.
Right.
Oh,
The
that's
wife.
messed up. That's messed up.
That's why he's probably even considering the wife. Well, she's doing what she's trying to save her husband.
I understand. I 1,000% understand that, but Walt told her he trusted her not to say anything, and she should respect that.
Prosciutto wrapped figs, they were like, wow. They were just, I must have had about 30 of those suckers.
People who are not even in our lives anymore.
What exactly?
I understand both of them completely.
Yes. Kind of like some fig leaf, you know?
You accepted?
Walt,
He accepted.
Because that's what
What do you think I said?
that's what the wife would want him to do.
why?
There's so many layers to this show.
Right. Maybe he accept. We don't know what he accept. Did he accept? Did he not accept? He said, "What do you think I did?" I want to say that he didn't accept. Yeah, I don't think that was the girl, babe. I think that
Maybe
was the girl that was
I thought it was, but I guess
I don't know.
I'm wrong.
I don't think that girl was. We'd have to go back to that episode and actually look at that girl again. But I don't
Yeah,
think she
because
was.
it was in the first couple. We're only on
Yeah.
episode 5.
Yeah, I think it was in the second episode.
Yeah, something like
But
that.
I'm taking the bus.
yeah, I didn't.
Mm.
What's interesting when those professors or scientists were talking and saying that Walt was the best at crystallizing whatever. That's interesting because he's really good at making meth. Crystal
Yeah,
meth,
yeah.
That's his specialty.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, are these bullet holes?
Ventilation.
Ooh, nice setup, huh?
All thanks to Walt.
Man,
This is nothing, man. I used to have like twice as much glassware. It's a boiling flask. This is a beaker.
He's learned a lot from
This is a,
Walt.
metric beaker.
Hells yeah. Ooh, I haven't had Cheetos in so
Wait, what
long.
is this?
He just got that from the drugstore.
Hey,
That looks like stuff that you
what
can.
is this?
That looks like stuff you can buy
Badger.
dude, check this out.
at Walgreens or CVS.
Jesus. What the hell are you bringing that for?
Oh, I hope they don't get busted here. Oh, they're both gonna be cooking this. Okay.
They're doing everything that Walt would never do,
Right.
like wearing clothes.
Correct.
Walt would be almost butt naked with his apron on, with some goggles and a mask, gas mask. It's not gonna turn out the way that Walt would normally make it.
Probably not. But Jesse probably got better
Yeah,
from
probably.
just working with Walt.
Oh my gosh. Jeez.
This guy is the wrong person to be working with.
It's like the person you don't want in your group project in school. It's catchy.
Yeah, this song. This song just keeps playing.
I need 5 each.
Wait,
Oh,
what is
the
he
heck
buying?
doing?
Whatever.
What is he buying?
About that guy.
Oh, probably
He looks like a businessman.
alcohol.
What? So businessmen are always in a hurry.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
Well, and his uncle works for the DEA? Yeah, DEA.
This
Right.
is not how I wanted to spend my night off.
Oh my gosh. Yep, of course.
Just shaking his head.
Oh man.
Calling me and not your father.
Right.
Make him feel.
His dad hasn't been there for him,
Right.
but his uncle has. I don't even know what to say to you. I'm just very disappointed.
I'll deal with you later.
Good luck.
First the pot, then this.
Uh-oh.
The pot?
She didn't know that she told him.
He told me the kid was smoking reefer.
That's what Skylar told me.
But no, he was never.
I wasn't talking about
Yeah, she's
Walter
talking
Jr.
talking about her husband.
Talking about Walt. Excuse me? He admitted it.
They're kind of shocked that
Walt?
Walt was the one that did it.
Walt White?
They're
No
probably
way.
like, oh my gosh.
It's laughable.
He had it in him.
I didn't think you don't know what he got in him, man.
Weed is
Why
nothing.
would anyone in their right mind choose not to do treatment?
She tried to go around about have another guy pay for her stuff. Like,
Sit him down.
But maybe she didn't know that he was gonna offer that.
her
Like-
husband even said that you knew
No, I
that
guess
he was going to do
she
that.
probably had. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
she
I mean,
definitely was.
if that's true, then that's messed up.
Yeah.
But she's trying to save her husband at the same time.
True,
So it's
but-
like,
You know, men can be prideful, and anybody can be prideful. But yeah, men definitely have that pride
In them?
stuff in them. Yeah.
You are a
So
genius, bro. This
Oh.
Frankenstein is unreal. So what? Cloudy, not cloudy? It looks good enough to me.
it's gonna ruin their reputation. He's acting a lot like White. Walt.
Yep, he's about to smoke that thing. Uh-oh.
Intervention time.
Walt.
Have a seat.
Yo, Walt's face. Oh my
They
gosh.
even-
Crackers and cheese and ham.
What is that
Like a
called?
charcuterie board?
Charcuterie?
I don't know. One of them names. To be honest, man,
What?
that wife is, I understand what she's doing. She's trying to save her husband and everything, but like, I don't know, man. I feel like you should also
Respect.
respect his space somewhat. Like, I don't know. But she is trying to save her husband, so I don't know, man. I don't know what the right answer is. Really.
And also, she's pregnant, so like hormones are,
Yeah.
in the mix here.
We can do better.
No, don't tell me it's gonna be another person dead.
Oh. Oh.
no.
Is he gonna pop a tire?
Probably. That would be the smart thing to do.
Ah,
Oh, what an idiot.
dumb. He just left him.
It's not in the best interest of our entire family.
I love how she's holding a pillow saying,
Please,
find joy
I have the talking.
in the little things.
I have the talking pillow.
Oh, I like that.
That's interesting.
Their minds, remember, and then you'll get your chance. I think we need to go around the circle first.
But by that time, he's probably gonna forget your point. Like,
Would you like to start?
he doesn't have the pillow.
Take the talking pillow.
Oh, okay.
I love Hank.
All right, look, buddy.
Hank, what the hell is it?
Yeah. I'm literally thinking
I'm
the
like,
same
yo,
thing.
what's going on, man?
Like,
Yo,
like, I get you,
I'd be
Hank,
like, yo,
but-
if it was me, I'm like, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna walk out. I'll see y'all later.
Yeah.
Later, man. I can't do
Like,
this.
look at his face right here. He's
Look
like,
at his face. He's debating life. He's like,
it's like, why did I
yeah,
agree
he's
to
like,
this?
yo, maybe the other side won't be too bad. Because this right here ain't it, man. This right here ain't it.
That's
Oh
funny.
my gosh.
What the hell are you saying? No, please.
The wife said, what the hell is he saying?
Go on, Hank.
I feel like he's trying so hard not to laugh.
All right. Bases are loaded.
Man. I'm walking out.
A baseball analogy.
I'm walking out, man.
Way you're gonna hit a homer, okay? Or you can hold on to your pride.
I get what he's
and
doing,
lose the
metaphors, but it's like,
game. You get what I'm saying?
man, I'm walking out.
He's like, no.
I'm walking out.
You got your pride, man. I get it.
The way he did this, that's a lot. This guy's something else, man.
Walter Jr.,
Oh my gosh.
you have about. Tell your dad how you feel.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear, to be honest.
I'm pissed off.
Tell him.
What if you gave up on me, huh?
Wow. Oh, that gave me goosebumps. Oof. Oh, this will make me tear up. Wow.
He's not scared
That's
of chemotherapy.
deep.
I don't think he's scared of chemotherapy, but
That's from his son's
that's his son's
perspective.
perspective. Yeah,
Me?
that was the icebreaker right there. Interesting. Hey, stop it now. Hey,
Told us to be honest.
hey. See, this is interesting. The wife was as soon as the wife heard that, she was like, nope.
Yeah.
But she's the one that set the rules. She set the rules. These are the rules. You can't go back and renege now. Well, this is how life works. As soon as you don't get your way, the rules are not fair anymore. But these are the rules.
I think you should do whatever you want to do.
Oh yeah. Let me hear her perspective.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Cancer, it's his decision. It's not up to any of us.
Man, he's such a great actor.
How would you do this? Hey. Weeks or months.
Hey, I agree with her.
By doctors. But they got talked into it.
Maybe Walt wants to die.
This is starting to backfire on her.
Point of this. So either help or leave. Skylar. About small things. It's like,
ladies, come on.
Hey, she's pregnant, guys. She's pregnant, guys. All right.
Give me that.
Is it time for me to talk now?
Talk.
Yeah.
Got the talking pillow now.
And he's amazing. Like, man, he might be my favorite actor now.
Remember what I told you? Singular.
Entire life.
Walt is going to that singular.
I think there's a balance.
No, there's definitely a balance. But remember what he said? He said that he feels like he's never had to make the choice for him.
No, he said that he never got the chance to make choices for himself. Like, everyone else is making choices for him.
What did I just say?
You said something like, it didn't sound like
oh my God, chat or comment. What did I just say?
Sorry if I missed.
Okay. Let's go back. Let's actually listen to it again. But my point is that just like everyone is saying that he's the one with the cancer. The wife wants him to stay alive, sure, but the wife wants him to stay alive for the family, for her and the children. But what does Walt want? What does he actually want? Remember, I speak about singularity, the singular. And they're making that point. They're making the wife and the other husband is saying that Walt should have a choice, and Walt is saying now he's never had the chance. He feels like he's never for most of his life he's making choices for other people. He hasn't made choices for him, and he just wants a choice for this decision.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree with that. But also, and I think he should have a say in what he wants to do moving forward. But when you are now a father, when you are a husband,
and with a daughter on the way,
with a child on the way, sometimes you do have to be selfless and think about the people around you. And that's what I'm saying. There has to be a balance.
Okay.
Think about yourself. Of course, you should always make yourself a priority, but also you need to make your family a priority and think about them before yourself certain times.
I agree with you. But again, that choice lies with him.
Exactly.
And the thing is, I understand, because it's a tough position to be in. I understand what the wife is feeling, what she's going through. She's pregnant, the son, the problem is that they're kind of trying to force him to do this when they should actually support him in whatever he decides.
Yeah.
Because, and I understand it's a tough position to be in. The wife is pregnant. That makes it even 10 times worse.
Yeah.
But to me, it's like, Walt is like, he doesn't want to leave them in debt. Because this is the thing. If he goes through with this and he goes through this whole thing, then again, this other guy's willing to pay for it. So I guess they wouldn't be in debt because the other guy's paying for it free of charge. But before, Walt was saying that he didn't want to leave them in debt. Because if he ends up dying after all these bills, all these hospital bills, that's going to leave them in debt. And to him, it's like he doesn't want to do that to them. If he leaves, he dies, and they don't have any debt, even though they're already in debt because they have credit card bills or whatever. But I think that's how he's looking at it as well. But then his pride has come into play here where he doesn't want the money from the other guy. So the other way is going to leave them in debt. So to him, it's like he probably just wants to just die in peace.
Yeah.
But let's listen again to what he said here to see if but then again, you said the same thing I said, but let's make sure we got that information correct.
Some dead man, some artificially alive, just marking time.
Oh man.
No.
You would remember him like that.
That's the worst part.
I disagree with that, Walt. I don't remember my grandpa like that, but I hear him.
That is my thought process, Skylar. I choose not to do it.
Woo! That was
a lot to take in.
That's not Walt. Who the hell is this? Is that Walt?
That looks like younger Walt.
Oh, that is Walt. What the heck? He didn't look like that, like him from a second there. Fight cancer, healing, taking care of your child. That's all the book that the wife is reading. That she's preparing herself for the inevitable. Damn, that sucks to be in that position, man. You're Breaking Bad. Oh my goodness, what a show. What a show, man.
Over here tearing up.
Yeah.
It's like her books are revolved around taking care of her baby and also trying to help Walt with his cancer and healing his cancer.
Right.
I'll do the treatment.
All right. At least he made the decision on his own. He's willing to go through it.
Yeah. It's so sad.
He was willing to go through it.
Valuable. Send a check.
I will take care of it.
No. Walt, Walt is going to get in the business to take care of it. He's not going to get it from the other guy.
Yes.
And he's probably going to make it seem like the other guy's been paying for it until
his
someone
pride.
catches on. Yeah.
So prideful.
That's what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen, I feel like. Walt is at Jesse's house, it seems like. Yep.
He's around the block.
He came to see about making this money. Elliot. One last chance. Oh, Gretchen.
Oh, hey. Really great seeing you.
I think it was her. You're right.
Wow, what a party.
I think it is her. Because now that I just saw a clear picture.
Told me about the cancer. I'm so sorry. That money, as far as we're both concerned, that belongs to you. Even the name of our company, it's half yours.
What?
Is this about you and me?
Oh my gosh. There is some history where they even said half of the company should be his.
Gretchen, I really appreciate
It's about a girl. The girl left him for his friend and ruined everything. Probably.
As it turns out, the insurance came through after all. So,
Good, that's good news.
And Walt is so... he's a gentleman.
a great party.
I think he handled that very well.
Touch okay?
Dang, bro. That's what probably happened. Cause
Money.
what do you mean money?
Also, like, you know, I guess this was supposed to be a Walt and her thing, and then this guy Elliot, she chose Elliot over him. I don't. We don't really know what happened.
She probably also had Walt's secrets, and she gave, because you know Walt was in the class with
Walt
her
was the
doing
one
these
who
things.
figured out everything.
Right.
He figured out
but
everything.
it also seems like Elliot and Walt were friends as well. So it seems like she left them to go with Elliot and maybe give Elliot those. I don't know the full story, but it does seem like there's like some kind of triangle thing going on with the three of them. But the clue is that she said that half of the company belongs to Walt.
to him. I'm back.
Want to cook?
Want to cook?
Here we go. Wow, man, what an episode.
This episode,
like,
so many
layers,
so many emotions. We had posted episode 4 on Patreon, and like in a little description I was even saying how this show is so relatable, and it's like those little details that this show like goes the extra mile. It just makes it 10 times.
It's funny how all of us humans experience similar things, but in different ways.
In different ways,
I can relate with a lot of things that Walt is going through, but not obviously not exactly the same way. But you know, a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of similarities.
Yeah, but I feel like every human being goes through a lot of these things, just maybe a little differently. But we all can relate. It's funny how that works. But
I mean, this episode was just, you know, how they handled the whole conversation with Walt having cancer and him having a choice. It's like anyone who's in that position who has a loved one who's going through that, I'm pretty sure they can totally relate to that intervention they had with Walt, because I'm pretty sure the person who has cancer is like, I just want to make my own choice.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the one going through this pain, but it's understandable how it does affect everyone else, and everyone else should have some say, but at the end of the day, it's that person's choice to deny treatment or not.
Yeah.
Here's your talking pillow.
Yeah. We should have pillows, yo. You should do that reaction now. Like, you have the talking pillow, you finish talking, you give me the talking pillow. That would be freaking awesome.
I love that idea.
I think that would be dope.
I need to go find a pillow.
But no, like I can relate to a lot of this stuff, man. Like, you know, my grandfather had cancer, and like my grandfather's the one that raised me and everything, and he was my dad for the most part. And you know, he didn't want to go through you know, cancer treatment and all this stuff. And you know, he was very adamant about not doing it for years. And you know, it got to a point where he couldn't walk on his leg or whatever, I believe, because I was like, what, 12, 13, maybe 11 at the time. And what happened was that he ended up doing it, right? He ended up, you know, saying, you know what, he's gonna do it, even knowing, because that was like years ago, and you know, medical advancement hasn't been, as you know, it's not where it's at today.
Yeah.
So it was a lot more stuff you had to go through back then with you know, dealing with cancer and stuff. And I remember like my grandfather, like you know, he left, and then he left for like a couple years. He went to the States. Either a couple months, a couple years, but my memory's kind of blurry right now. But I think it was a year or a year and a half. He was in the States where he was getting treatment and stuff, and he finally came back home because, you know, it wasn't working. And the thing is, he was like they said in the show, like, you know, tired, memory loss, shriveling up, basically not looking the same anymore, losing his hair, all that stuff. And you know, I can relate. That's the pain and that's the suffering that Walt was talking about. Does he want to go through all of that and, you know, not be who he was, not being able to eat what he wants to eat, you know, make love,
enjoying a meal,
or, you know, enjoying the rest of his life for as much as he has left.
Yeah,
because basically the rest of his life is just gonna be him suffering. You know, that's what it is. He's gonna be suffering to hopefully get back to a point where he can become his, maybe a new version of himself again. But you know, it's not easy to go through that. And you know, he's making that sacrifice. He's doing it. He's gonna fight for his family. But I can relate because my grandfather did the same thing. But like Walt said, it, you know, left a lot of bills, a lot of all that stuff. And you know, unfortunately, my grandfather didn't make it because he ended up choosing to come back home to, you know, die in his bed and everything. But you know, it's
that's why like this show's
Yeah.
so great, because you can even relate to that situation. And I haven't had anyone close to me that has been through that, but I can relate to the show in different ways, you know, which I think that's what makes the show so cool, how everyone can in their own way relate to the show.
Yeah, for sure. But you know, overall amazing stuff, man. You know, Walt, you know, I want to know more about what's going on between him and his ex-girl, I guess.
Oh,
and,
yeah, Gretchen.
And Elliot. That's more, we could probably
that
get
love
more,
triangle.
we could get more perspective on why Walt is so against getting that money from them. Which you know, it's probably some backstabbing stuff happening. And you know what? Maybe if I was in that position, if they did, if this guy got successful after like what is supposed to be half of my company, like maybe I probably wouldn't have taken that money either.
You know why?
Like, I know it's prideful, but it's like we're humans, and that's what it is.
There might be a little bit of pride, but it's funny how they now, when Walt is sick, is when they're like, oh yeah, half of the business is yours.
Guilty.
They're feeling guilty when they could have done this years ago when Walt was healthy. But they chose now to help him out because he's on his deathbed. Like,
yeah, and another
ridiculous.
thing is it's the girl situation too, because maybe him and his friend could have ironed things out and they could have worked together at this point. But Walt hasn't worked with them. Walt decided not to go work with them, not being part of it. Is he not part of it because of that girl, because of her, because he feels a certain way about that his friend, his supposedly friend, you know, did that to him. So maybe he's still cordial, goes to birthday parties and, you know, be respectful and everything, but deep down inside he hates his friend for, like, he's mad at his friend for that, and he's mad at her for that. So you know, it's emotional, it's backstabbing, it's a lot of things. But yeah, dope stuff, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Follow us on Instagram and on Twitter. Link in the description below.
Definitely, guys. See you guys later. Show out.